Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. If you've got a few minutes, I'd like to show you how to make this cracked out chicken tater tot casserole. It's an idea I've seen online a couple of places. Decided to make it my own. So stick around. Welcome to my Southern Farming Kitchen. I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys this step, so I just grabbed the camera real quick, didn't bother with the tripod. But I just took 3 chicken breasts and put some nature seasoning on them and some olive oil. Then I'll wrap them in that foil. I'm going to bake them at 350 for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. And then I'll take them out of the oven, but I'll leave them wrapped. And then I won't shred them until I'm ready to make the casserole. But I wanted to make sure you guys saw that step too. You could also use rotisserie chicken if you wanted to. You just pick it and chop it the way you want to. But I had these in the freezer, so that's what I'm doing. So when the chicken is done, go ahead and take 2 forks and shred it like so. And the recipe, the original recipe from plainchicken.com called for bacon bits, but I didn't have any. So I added about a half a pound, which cooks up to hardly anything. I cut the pack in half and then I rendered it down a little bit. I didn't cook it till quite crispy, but I went ahead and just used half a pack of bacon. And then calls for 1 can of cream of mushroom. This is we're trying the Lidl brand from that Lidl haul, from my Lidl versus Walmart haul. Looks like cream of chicken. Chances are it is cream of chicken. Alright, so I'm going to put that in there. And then it calls for 16 ounces of sour cream. Also Lidl brand. That's a lot of sour cream. That's what it calls for. Okay, and then it calls for 1 packet of ranch dressing, but I don't buy ranch dressing by the packet. I buy it by the bottle. So I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon and maybe a pinch. And it calls for cheddar. But I wanted to try this. It's got a little kick to it, so I won't be adding any extra pepper. I may need to put this in a different bowl. I am not even kidding. Alright. Ew. Okay. So, let me get this stirred up and I'll show you what else I'm going to do to it.
Think about me because I'm starting to doubt we will find our way back to each other when you're on the other side of the world. I'm here and I'm waiting, but I know I can't say that we didn't end it for good reason. Still I'm hoping we'll be meeting soon. Everybody needs some time to figure themselves out, but I want you close, and I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back and tell me we can work it out, forget about the past. Now time moves slow. I'm not high or low, no, I'm somewhere in the middle and a little bit messed up, 'cause without you everything stops. So lonely when you never phone me. I put your picture on my windowsill.
Alright, so I'm going to give my pan a spray. Just like that. I added the green onions, which obviously you saw me cutting them. So, that's not in the original recipe. And, you know, Mandy from Mandy in the Making makes this all the time. And I have to give credit to her because I probably would have never known about this if she hadn't have posted it a couple of times. So it is a variation of plainchicken.com. I think I said that earlier, but I wanted to kind of just make it my own. Like, you know, I used real bacon and I put green onion. The recipe did not call for green onion. It also called for cheddar cheese. I added Monterey Jack. That's why I like recipes, because you can take a recipe and just run with it and make it anything that you want it to be. And I mean, you could add chilies to this. You could add tomatoes to this. You can do whatever you want to. The sky is the limit. Okay, I've put about half of the chicken down, and I'm going to come in with a layer of provolone. This is also not part of the original recipe. Just like that. And then I'm going to take and put the rest of it right on top. That is a lot of chicken. But I have a feeling there's going to be leftovers. And Mandy also said that the leftovers from this were really good. So that's a win-win. So just spread it out over top that layer of cheese. The recipe, the original recipe, called to mix the tater tots in. And Mandy's mama had an idea to put the tater tots on top so that they stay crispy and you don't get a mushy tater. And I think that Mandy's mama is brilliant. So I'm going to spread this out. Let me grab my tater tots, and that'll be ready for the oven. Okay, so I'm going to get this in the oven and bake it off. I will have the instructions down below, and we'll see how this turns out. I know it's good. You know it's good. I know it's good. But let's bake it and give it a taste test. Y'all, this turned out amazing. I am so happy with it. It tastes so good. I understand now why they call it crack. Mandy, your mama's idea to put those tater tots on top of that casserole is absolutely brilliant. Tell her I said thank you. Guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.